Why is it not the real one?
Because like Ariel's white, not brown. Like, why would it be a movie like that? And Ariel's hair is long, not braided.
On September 9th, Disney released the first ever live-action film teaser, The Little Mermaid.
A black Cinderella, a black Belle on Broadway, a black Cinderella on Broadway, and now a black Ariel. They even fired Jake from State Farm and replaced him with a black version.
That a lot of white people don't want to see movies starring people of color. There's even research to back it up.
There are violet mermaids, there are pink mermaids, there are black mermaids, there are Latina mermaids, there are mermaids of every ilk. And you know why there can be? Because it's the world that we would like to see better. So all of y'all who have problems because there are black hobbits, get a job. Get a job. Go find yourself because you are focused on the wrong stuff.
Focusing on the wrong stuff. Are they? The new spin on The Little Mermaid now portrays a mermaid with dark skin and braided African hair, played by yours truly, Halle Bailey.
Sorry, Mom, I'm doing this interview. I'll call you right back, okay?
Whether or not Hailey does a good job or not is not really the point I'm trying to make, because I'm sure she'll do a good job. My thing is, instead of showcasing real interest in black culture and making films that are relatable, Disney is placating black faces on white characters, and doing so in the name of inclusion and diversity. Yes, it's a mermaid. Mermaid don't exist. Just show us you're trying.
This idea that people only buy things or only support things just because they see one thing about it representing their skin color is completely and utterly fucking idiotic. I am somebody who will sit here and say representation is a good thing when done right. When you have good representation, you have people being represented properly with no insults, no derogatory statements, and everybody's cool with it because even still, it's represented properly. When it's done bad, you have individuals just race swapping characters trying to get that sweet black dollar. And that's the thing I've been noticing with entertainment recently. You'll come out and see these new articles about a reboot or an upcoming series or an upcoming comic book issue, and the only thing that they seem to talk about is the character's skin color or sexuality. Look, we've race swapped this character that's originally white because white supremacy is bad and we want that cool crisp black dollar.
If inclusion is what Disney really pushing for, then they will spend time making movies like Wakanda, where black skin, black hair, and black culture is highlighted in a genuine light. We are not interested in playing second fiddle to white characters, because true inclusion is much deeper than that. While both sides are fighting over the legitimacy of the actress, Disney is capitalizing on the interest while making minimal effort to the root and culture of people of color.
Is she letting any of this bullshit hate get to her?
Nah. She be laughing it off.
It's kind of crazy.
They be going a little too hard. But I feel like the people was more attacking the character rather than her personally. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's like caught in the crossfire because she's playing the character.
Right. Every once in a while, we get reminded like how terribly racist America still is.
Yeah, I didn't know people was this racist. I didn't know this was.
Neither did I, dude.
I thought this shit was gone already. I thought that shit was gone. I thought Martin Luther King canceled that shit out.
It's crazy.
This shit is crazy.
I would get it if people had good faith arguments, but you can tell that people are just using these moments to disguise a discriminatory idea or like a racism that they hold. It's it's like it's your thing. You know, people are gonna act like, oh no, the Little Mermaid. I'm here because I'm a Little Mermaid purist. And come up with all these bullshit answers. They'll be like, you look at the history of the Little Mermaid. I'm sorry, the history of the Little Mermaid? You mean the imagination of the Little Mermaid?
In conclusion, blackness is not just hair, skin, and body. It's language, the food, the mannerism, the neighborhood love, and the oral narrative that's passed down from our great-grandparents. Include these things in Disney films, and we'll start understanding what inclusion is really about. But yeah, let me know in the comment section, do you think Disney's doing this because it's a quick money grab? Or do you think Disney is really taking the next step to really introduce diversity and inclusion to colored people? I'm curious to what you think. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'm out. Hello, Wisconsin! I'm stupid.